his very first move as the executive was to sign Lamar Odom, who was on crack.
Thunder, and we will see Durant and Westbrook at each other's throat, and by default,
I'm sorry. You're saying, hold on, wait. You're saying that the San Antonio Spurs are going to beat OKC?
You heard it here first.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
You heard it.
When Skip loves, he loves hard. He loves real hard.
Oh, my Lord, I'm choking. I'm choking. Hilarious. Manu Ginobili, the absence of him. Memphis beat him without Rudy Gay.
Rudy Gay would have ruined their chemistry last year.
You must be crazy.
I'm not. Watch what happens.
You're going to be disrespectful to Rudy Gay now.
Watch what happens to Rudy and Zach Randolph. Watch what happens.
You're going to be disrespectful to Rudy Gay now?
Yes.
Excuse me, Rudy Gay elevates that franchise.
Did not pass the ball and continue with his momentum in the direction
he had no
that
choice.
Would prevent him from getting to the corner.
Harden got in his way. They ran face to face together. Ginobili is protecting himself, and Harden flops.
I don't know how you do it.
Don't ask for help.
I don't know how he does it every day.
Hey, Harden could have gone to the corner to take the man he should have taken, but he wanted to stop Ginobili. He runs into him, and he takes a flop. He flops.
Well-trained defensive teams are taught. You take away penetration first.
You're making my case.
Right.
Thank you.
But you think he's just going to quit when he passes it? Well, I got Manu now.
He did quit.
He
flopped.
He didn't flop.
He flopped and got a call.
With a pick.
You know why? Because the referees had decided at that point Oklahoma City is going to the finals.
The only thing missing today on you is your silver tie. My God.
The San Antonio Spurs and Thiago Splitter have lost.
Yeah.
Well, don't you know when Pop berated him that
his very first move as the executive was to sign Lamar Odom, who was on crack.
Because he tied the all-time finals record for most turnovers in a
Get to
final.
your point.
Okay.
What are you going to say, Skip? What are you going to say?
LeBron James was great, but Kyrie was more valuable in this series. Kyrie averaged 31 a game over the last 4 games. And it's when he scored those baskets that mattered the most. You ready for this? Give me a second now. Let's go back to Game 4 when LeBron disappeared down the stretch from the 10-minute mark to the 2-minute mark. Remember that one? Kyrie did score 34 in that game. At least he had the guts to go ahead and shoot it down the stretch. He wasn't great, but he did make 3 shots down the stretch that at least kept him afloat in that game. Then let's go to Game 5. They both go for 41 in that game, obviously at Golden State. Kyrie had 12 in the fourth quarter to hold off Golden State at home. Let's go to Game 6. When did he score his points? Who set the tone in Game 6 right out of the box?
Both of them.
No. Kyrie scored 20 in the first half. Nobody made any big deal of that. 20 points. Outscored LeBron in the first half, and LeBron followed.
With Kyrie. But there is no doubt that LeBron James deserved NBA Finals MVP for a 3rd time. The man showed up when it counted. And for you to sit up there with a straight face and try to take it away from him, it's shameful. It's blasphemous. Okay, that's blasphemous. I cannot believe that you would say something like that. But then again, I'm the idiot, because if anybody would be the ultimate contrarian, it would be you. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Why am I can't believe
because there is no way Scottie Pippen was a top 50 player.
What?
Michael Jordan made him. Yes. Don't get me started.
You're going too far.
I'm not.
Scottie Pippen is an all-time 50
Hey, let me
player.
just ask you a question. What happened after the Bulls broke up and Scottie Pippen is still in his prime?
He wasn't in his prime.
Yes, he was.
He was not in his prime. See, you don't know basketball. You just got caught. It's official. You don't know basketball. He was not in his prime. Skip, here's the time that Scottie Pippen, the first retirement of Michael Jordan, when Michael Jordan first retired, Scottie Pippen.
Oh, when he wouldn't go back into the game?
No, wait a minute. When Scottie Pippen was going up against the New York Knicks, and I'm a New York Knicks fan, and had the bogus call by Hugh Hollins called against them, the Chicago Bulls would have won it all that year if the New York Knicks in 1994, after Michael Jordan retired, they got robbed. There was no question that Scottie Pippen was balling that year, and he deserved all the acclaim that he was receiving. But he was beyond his prime after the second retirement. Yes, he was.
He was Dirk's age.
What
was Dirk saying?
You made a point earlier that Dirk's got to win now because he's
not
breaking down.
Unlike
I
Dirk,
didn't say he was breaking down. I said he had a 38-year-old point guard.
Unlike Dirk, Scottie Pippen played defense 94 feet. You don't forget, you don't remember that? What is it all about? Points? All-time 50, one of the greatest players ever. You must be. I don't even know what to say to you right now. You said Scottie Pippen is not one of the all-time 50 players. I don't even want to talk to you no more.
Blasphemy.
I don't even want to talk to you. Stop it.
What's really blasphemy
What?
is to say that Scottie Pippen's a top 50
Oh, my
player.
Lord. You
That's
just don't.
ridiculous. Okay, I got to say this.
We're done, Jay.
I'm
done with him.
Okay.
I'm done
Not
with
after 6 titles in Chicago, but you're the only person that I know that would ignore 6 world championships. 6!
Yeah, 'cause
6!
One guy won all 6.
What did Michael Jordan is the greatest player in my lifetime, as far as I'm concerned, the greatest player I've ever seen. He is the GOAT, the greatest of all time. I'm not disputing that. What did Michael win before Scottie developed?
Well,
what did he win?
Guess who he was running into? The bad boy
What
Pistons,
did he win?
Larry
what
Bird
did he win?
and Magic
what
Johnson.
Did he win? No, not
Come
Magic
on.
Johnson. He didn't run into Magic Johnson. Before then, if you must know, it was Bird with McHale and Parrish and those boys in Boston. And then it was the bad boy Detroit
But I'm
Pistons with
saying it
Isaiah
was
Dumas.
Magic's time.
I'm saying you had Isaiah, you had Dumas, you had Sally, you had Lambert, you had Mahorn, you had Vinny and the Microwave Johnson. You had all of these boys, and you needed Michael Jordan couldn't do it by himself because Chuck Daly had invoked the Jordan rules. If you don't have Scottie Pippen ready, do you win, yes or no? Do you win?
Because the rules allowed the Pistons to just beat Michael up.
Do they win?
Well, he needed somebody.
They didn't change the rules.
I mean, they had Bill Whittington at
They didn't
center.
change the
Come
rules.
on.
Excuse
Seriously?
me. You had a 3-headed monster. You had 3 7-footers
I
who
could have put
banged.
anybody in there.
No, you couldn't.
I could have.
You had to ask Phil Jackson. If you don't develop Scottie Pippen, you don't.
No, in the conference finals.
Right.
Yes.
Because of what he said?
Yes, because of what he said. The more I think, and I love Derrick Rose off the floor, I don't love him on the floor. I do not love. I do not love.
What?
I do not love
What is wrong with
my
you?
point guard to be such a high-volume shooter that he is.
Oh, my Lord.
He shoots it.
Oh, my. You should be banned from talking
like-
basketball.
Oh, really?
Derrick Rose?
No, he is Derek
Rose?
Fisher. I'll take that.
Derrick
is.
Rose?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You know
You're
what?
insane.
You know what? He shoots way too many threes, especially in playoff games. He's going to jack it up 6 or 8, 10 times from 3, and he's going to make one of them. He's a miniature LeBron. You know it, and I know it. He tries to do too much for that team. He shoots it every time down the floor. They mostly stand around and say, do we get to play today or not? Are you just going to take every ball to the basket? And half the time he makes it when he goes. It's like
I can't take it. I can't take it. You shouldn't even be allowed to talk about basketball.
this is
you
what-
shouldn't even be allowed to talk about basketball. I can't
you
believe
realize?
you said this. I cannot
Do you
believe you
realize?
said this. Go ahead. His very first move as the executive was to sign Lamar Odom, who was on crack. Box office but can't play. Don't you dare. Are you trying to tell me in that same, you're going to sit here, you're going to sit, I swear to God, I'm standing up for this. I'm standing up for this.
Talk about
Are you going
Hollywood?
to tell me,
Tim
are you going
Tebow's
to tell
Hollywood.
me that Tim Tebow
Tim
deserves to
Tebow's
be
a bigger
mentioned
draw
in the
than
same
Kobe
battle
Bryant is
than
right
Kobe
now.
Bryant?
He's a bigger draw than Kobe Bryant.
He's a bigger.
Yeah.
Go to break.
I got him.
I almost want to walk off this set right now. I can't believe this man just said this out of his mouth. You're telling me
Is
that
Marcellus Wiley in the house? We need to get Marcellus out of
Where is he?
He needs a blow.
Tim Tebow?
He's out.
Tim
You
Tebow
need
is
a
more
tag
box
team
office
partner.
than Kobe Bryant?
Yes.
Than Kobe Bryant?
Yes.
Is Tim Tebow more box office than LeBron?
I think so. It's the National Football League. Go look at the numbers. Go look at the numbers he did in his games last year. It's through the roof.
Go on a set.
It's through the roof. Marcellus, get out here.
Man.
I need some help.
I don't even
Get
talk.
Marcellus out
I can't
here.
deal with it right now. Molly Wood stairs.
Oh, okay.
Put
Back
the
it up,
camera on
baby.
me. Turn on the lights. The damn Washington Wizards. I'm calling you out. I'm so sick of these people. You know, oh,